Title: The Boy and the Ember Egg. In a quiet valley nestled between misty hills and whispering forests, there was a small village called Fern Hollow. It was a place of simple things: baskets woven from reeds, bread baked in stone ovens, and stories told by firelight. And one such story, still spoken of today, began with a boy named Tobin. Tobin was only 9 years old, a wiry little thing with dirt on his knees and wonder in his eyes. He liked to wander beyond the village borders, into the woods where the grown-ups said strange things lived. He didn't believe in strange things. He believed in curiosity. One misty morning, while climbing a mossy ridge chasing the call of a fox, Tobin stumbled upon something that made his heart skip. It was a rock, but not any ordinary rock. This one shimmered faintly, like it held fire inside it. It was warm to the touch, and smooth, like glass. An egg, and not a bird's egg either. This one was the size of a pumpkin and pulsed with a heartbeat. He brought it home hidden under his coat, nestled it in the straw behind his cottage, and waited. And in 3 nights' time, it hatched. The creature inside was small at first, no bigger than a cat. It had glinting amber eyes, delicate wings like stained glass, and scales that shimmered like coals in a hearth. A dragon. Tobin named him Ember. He fed Ember cooked chicken and goat's milk, taught him how to hide when villagers came close, and wrapped him in a blanket during storms. The dragon grew quickly, too quickly. In weeks, Ember was the size of a pony. In 2 months, he could breathe little puffs of fire and glide from hill to hill. But one day, Ember was spotted. A shepherd cried, "Monster!" and the bell tower rang the alarm. Villagers came with pitchforks and torches. Tobin stood in front of Ember, arms spread wide. "He's not dangerous!" Tobin shouted. "He's my friend!" "He's a dragon," the mayor snapped. "They bring fire and ruin. But he brought warmth when I was cold," Tobin said fiercely. "He lights my way home at night. He saved me from a wild boar last week." The villagers didn't listen. They ordered the boy to let the dragon go. Tobin fled with Ember into the forest, where they lived alone, sleeping in a cave with fire flowers blooming near the mouth. Winter came hard that year. The villagers' stores dwindled, snow buried the fields. Wolves crept closer to the homes. One night, a fire broke out in the eastern cottages. The villagers couldn't get to it fast enough. That's when the sky lit up. A streak of orange flame curved above, and then a blast of heat melted the snow as Ember landed, roaring with power. He beat his wings and blew a gust of fire-retardant steam, dampening the flames. Tobin rode on his back, calling, "He's here to help." Ember doused the fire. He carried logs from the forest for the cold. He flew over the mountains to find wild game when food was scarce. He roared away the wolves, and slowly, the villagers' fear thawed like ice in spring. Children left flowers at Ember's cave. The baker left a fresh loaf every week. The blacksmith forged a silver medallion in the shape of a dragon's wing and gave it to Tobin. Years passed. Tobin grew tall, with broad shoulders and clever eyes. Ember grew, too, into a magnificent creature, majestic and wise, his wings stretching wider than a fishing boat. They became Fern Hollow's guardians, its legend and its pride. No longer just a boy with a dragon, but a boy because of a dragon. And even now, in the heart of Fern Hollow, by the fountain in the square, there stands a statue of a young boy and a dragon, side by side, watching over a village that once feared what it did not understand, and learned to love it instead. Like, comment, share, subscribe.